Yo, what's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are going to be having a little bit of a roster review. Basically, just showing you guys where I'm at, what I'm working on, why I'm working on it. And, yeah, maybe give you guys a bit of a comparison where we're at. Now, achievement-wise, I'm actually on day 472 days played. Now, I know what you're thinking straight away. What you're thinking is, hang on, Shanks. 472 days, bit of a weird number to do a roster review video on. And you know what? You're absolutely spot on. It's a right weird number to do a roster review on. But I'm going on holiday. By the time this is released, I'll be on holiday. And I wanted to make as much content for you guys without the live streams and everything like that as humanly possible. So there you have it. There you have it. I thought we'd do a roster review that we could release while I was away. So 472 days played. Let's have a little look at the roster. But before we do, please don't forget, guys, if you like the video, like this style of content, do me a massive favour. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, because it's only with your help that I can continue to grow this community. And I will forever love your face, because you're absolutely awesome. All right, let's get into this roster review. So straight away at the top, you will notice I've got a few people favorited, and basically going from the top down, we are working on Shocker, Aim Assaulter, Thor, Graviton, Mr. Sinister, Elsa, American Chavez, Thanos, Ghost Rider, Hela, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Okoye, and Aim Security. It's far too much to work on. All right, I've actually been spread a bit too thin. And I haven't really improved a lot of characters that I wanted to. And that's a bit of an annoyance to me. I have been spread far too thin. Now, there's a few of these guys that are just favorited, so I farm their shards out every day. And at the moment, that's Shocker, Aim Assaulter, American Chavez, Doctor Strange. I've still not got 7 stars yet. Okoye. They are the ones that I do without a shadow of a doubt every single day. And obviously Falcon as well. Falcon's a little bit further down. I do their shards every single day. When it comes to gear, I've type of got an eye on all of these guys. Now, I'm massively working on Thor at the moment and Hela. Because I believe when the next Asgardians come out, I think they're going to be a real strong team. So, I've totally neglected Thor ever since I started the game. I think he's incredibly weak where he stands at the moment. But I've heard rumours of a rework. So, because of that, I've started investing fairly heavily into him with the hopes that he gets a rework, gets to that power creep that he needs, and hopefully becomes a real core member of the Asgardians. That is the plan. Hela, I'm working on, obviously, for Alliance War Defense as well. I think the main team that I'm properly working on at this point in time is Supernatural. Their gear that I'm using a lot more. We've got Elsa up to 31k. We've got Ghost Rider up to 30k. Strange at 27. Scarlet Witch at 28. We're working on them fairly heavily. I want to get them up to at least 250k. Now, most of you guys know that I only aim for about 200k. Most of my teams, I get to about 200k, and I'm pretty happy with that. Around the 200k mark, you've got some nice punch-up opportunities. You've got people that you can beat up in war a little bit. And 200k seems like a good number, good like round number to aim for with most teams. My own personal opinion. However, Aim and Supernatural, I'm going to be taking a little bit more above that. So, having a very quick look at some of my teams that I use in Blitzes, you'll see my general rule of thumb is there or thereabouts. But for teams that I like, I go above and beyond. So, the Guardians are like 324. Defenders at 294. Shield with Coulson. Look at that Coulson. 60k Coulson, baby. 6-star. Did a thing. 284. X-Men 282. Brotherhood 277. Power Armor 256. A random Ultron team at 248. And this is around like my 200k mark, which at the moment is like Fantastic Four, the Hero Brawlers, and the Sinister Six. Now, I need to get these guys up there as well. I need to get these guys up there. However, there are characters that are taking my eye off the ball a little bit. You know, Mr. Sinister's been one. We got a couple of red stars on him. We've taken him up to level 60, 6664, and gear tier 11 straight away. I think he's going to be amazing. As far as who we're leveling, like who our big levels are, I've been focusing quite heavily on my Tech Wing team. So Falcon I've taken up to 75, Minerva I've taken up to 75, Ultron's at level 75, Phoenix is at level 75, even though she doesn't jump into the Tech Wing team, and Shuri and Scientist Supreme are both gear tier 13s, but we've taken them up to level 71. They will eventually go up to level 75. So that is basically who I've been working on at the moment, but obviously I've still got a little bit of plans for a few other guys as well. I still want to be working on Ultron, trying to get as much as adamantium as humanly possible, but it's also a lot of this gear tier 14 stuff that I seem to be spending an obscene amount of gold on. I'm trying to save up a little bit of gold as well as like leveling everyone up, but it just seems to be going all over towards the gear. It really does. Hulk I've still got my eye on. He's 6 red star. I think he could be a bit of a beast, but just too many other people to work on. I want to take power armor up higher as well. But it's type of... I feel like I'm spread far too thin. And even looking down this roster with you guys now, I'm looking at Namor. I'm like, oh, I want to take him up. What we on at the moment? Gear tier 11. I want to take him up to 12. Once we get to 12... like 12 goes really quickly to get to 13, right? Really, really quickly. But it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Invisible Woman I've taken up to gear tier 13. I really, really like her. And waiting to find more uses for her at the moment. I feel like she could go somewhere in U7. I'm just not entirely sure where. Psylocke, yeah, I've hit a bit of a wall with Psylocke. I feel like if Cyclops ever does make it, she's probably who we lose, right? So she's a gear tier 10. I feel like I've probably capped out on her at this point in time. I don't know if I want to take it up much higher. Human Torch and the rest of the Fantastic Four, I definitely do. Sinister Six, I feel like I need to take up to about 260, 270. Now, a lot of people are knocking around, especially in Alliance Wars and stuff like that. You see a lot of 300, 330k Defenders teams knocking around. And I think if we can get the Sinister Six up to about 270, that will be a nice, easy punch-up for them. At the moment, if you punch up too high, you get beat up. So, I'm working more on that, but tentatively... The Wakandans are my next big team that I want to work on once we get through the other million teams that I've just mentioned. But again, we've taken Shuri up really high. We've already got Shuri at like 50 odd K. And then the next person down is Black Panther at 30 odd K. And then obviously, honestly, after that it drops massively to like, whoa. 10s and 20Ks, like it's a big drop. It's a big drop, and I just don't feel comfortable working on them yet. I feel like there's too many people needing more from me. Researcher we're working on from the arena store. That's a good point. Let me show you who we're working on from each store. So Blitz, we are all done and dusted. We are literally all done and dusted with all these characters. They're all 7-starred now. None of these need working on whatsoever. And how that I done the majority of that was actually by going through the orbs. If I was starting brand new, I'd be looking at Rhino to start with, I think. Yeah, Rhino or Gamora. From that, on the raid, I feel like I'm working on too many characters from the raid. Mysterio and Thor are my two big guys that I'm trying to work on from the raid. Again, mainly because we've got everyone else done. And Sinister Six, I need Mysterio for, Invisible Woman. And Thor because of the rework that we spoke about a little bit earlier. Arena-wise, I'm working on M'Baku and AIM Researcher. Once AIM Researcher's done, Mbaku's not going to be a million miles away. Not going to be a million miles away. And then once we get Hydra Armored Guard done, we're all done and dusted. Everyone else is 7-star. And then I'm type of expecting another character, possibly from the Fantastic Four, to be added in here fairly soon. Even maybe tentatively, hopefully, Colossus from the X-Men. That would be a right result. War, we are pretty much just working on Carnage. But to be honest, I find most of the time I'm spending my war credits on gear. So as much as I want to get Carnage up, I just feel like the gear is just too damn important at this point in time. Even this gear that costs an insane amount of points, we're type of going with that. And with my new rewards, we're probably going to be working on Scientist Supreme from the Elites. We get Scientist Supreme up to 4 red star. That's going to improve our tech wing dramatically. Let's have a little look. Black Widow I need to do a lot of work with her. This at this point is the Forgotten Realms, you know. Just everyone down here has been hardcore neglected. And I need to do a lot more with them to hopefully boost that up. So overall, we are sitting at 4.1 million with the strongest team power of 350k, 7 war MVPs, 117 characters collected, 60 of them at max rank, all-time arena rank 1, current arena rank 43. I changed my defense. Such a big mistake. I'm not doing that again. And we broke the 10,000 blitz wins as well. Pretty damn awesome. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. That's where I'm at. Let me know what teams you're working on. I want to know what you guys think I should be working on, and I want to know what you're working on currently. I'm also going to be putting together something in the Discord, guys. For those of you that have watched this far, you'll get to know about it. I'm going to be putting something together in the Discord where hopefully we get some people send in screenshots of their roster, and we have a look at it and we do a roster review. And basically, as a community, I put my thoughts on it, and then down in the comments, we all let them know what they should be working on. And that could be for experienced players or brand new players, whatever. Yeah, that could be quite a fun and interactive thing to do with the community. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the Discord. The link is down below, and we will take that from there. But that is going to be it for me today, guys. You've managed to scan my roster, have a little peruse through my wares. Let me know what you think, and let me know who you think I should be working on. Guys and girls, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like, comment, subscribe in that order, if you could. Whatever. I'm not fussy. If you want to comment, like, then subscribe, whatever. Subscribe, like, don't comment. But try and do them all. Love your faces. And I will see you on the next one. But until then, you take it easy.